Well, we've made it to the FTR race, the last race for us for a little while. Been a little bit rainy this morning. Kilah's getting ready to go to practice. Brandon's bike's running, and he's in here in the trailer getting ready to go too. So, what do you think, Mr. Brandon, so far the conditions out there?
Cold, wet, nasty.
And slick?
And slick.
Okay. But anyway, we did get the new trailing arms on this four-wheeler, and we need a weed eater too. But anyway, you can see things are a lot straighter on the four-wheeler now. So we got everything done, and Miss Kilah's getting ready to go out and run. Here at Florida Trail Riders, the riders get one lap of practice, so they're getting ready to go out now for their one lap. And debated whether they was going to go or not, because it started raining a little bit ago. Now it looks like it's cleared up a little bit, but the track's going to be really slick. Here at this particular track, usually a lot of grass, and it takes a few laps for the track to get burned in. So, but they're going to go ahead and attempt to go out now just because they want to ride. So, and it'd be interested for Brandon to ride this one here, because he has not ridden it since we did the trailing arms. So
a little bit like a pro today.
all right, so we're standing here with speed racer CJ. CJ, what are we up to?
Put a new chain on the bike.
I wonder why.
Well, I had a lot of time on it.
Yeah, well, I bet you did.
So, got the use out of it, and last minute, seen that the link was broke before I got out to practice. So,
I mean, it's stuff supposed to be done at home.
well, when you have time.
Yeah, the problem is work gets in the way, right?
That's it.
So
Gotta make money.
CJ had to go up there and spend a lot of money on that chain, because we are at the racetrack. We are at Florida Trail Riders, and of course we didn't bring a chain with us, and we were putting a better set of GBC tires on there for CJ so he can get a little bit more grip, and of course we saw something. So let me show you what. So this is his old chain laying here on the floor, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it, but that link right there is broken. It's completely broken in half, and of course this one's bit. So anyway, we're like, well, better put a new one on there. So that's what CJ's doing. So CJ gets no practice today. What do you think about that?
No practice. You go out there and ride it.
Just let it ride out? Okay. So CJ, he doesn't ride the four-wheeler. He doesn't do anything because he works a lot. And of course this is his old four-wheeler here. Just look at it. You need my approval?
Approval.
Okay.
See what
All
we
right.
got.
Yeah. It held up in Indiana last week.
They have fallen off.
So, well.
Dude, there was one on the line there.
All right, so we're standing here in the trailer getting ready to go race. We probably got another 20 minutes or so with Kilah and Brandon's racing today, and did not get an interview with them after practice. So Mr. Brandon's sitting right here, so we'll start with him. What do you think, Brandon, about the track? How did the trailing arms work out on the four-wheeler that we just put on there and those kind of things?
Everything worked out pretty good. The bike felt good. The track's a pretty hard track, so it's hard to tell a lot of things on different type of tracks, but we'll see. Yeah, I think everything rode good. There's a little brake squeal, but I mean, nothing too concerned.
Was it a new track? Was it just mode, or does it look like something you raced before? Or?
Looks like something we've raced before.
Okay, so a little bit whooped out, got some sharp edges to it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not whooped out. The ground's so hard here, but...
Okay, so you ready to go?
There you go.
All right, so we'll get when we got Terry sitting here. Did Terry's kids today got 2 wins. 2 wins and a third, so did really well today. And CJ's up there, he's getting ready to go. Kilah's dad, Kilah's mom here, and here's mom here. So all right, so we got these 2 girls racing today too. This is another member of our racing family here. She races is it Quad Junior? Quad Junior on a Raptor 250. So Kilah, what did you think about the track as you went out earlier today? a little bit slick and all that earlier. Remember, it just had started raining. So what do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's dry now. It's definitely dry now, but
How'd you like the track?
it's
Okay.
wide open.
Okay. Well, wide open's good. You just pin it,
But
right?
it's like you can't go wide open on this wide open.
Yeah. Did you run practice? You didn't go to practice. Okay, so it's all gonna be brand new to you. So you're just getting okay. So you're asking Kilah some tips to try to get it. So listen, good luck to you guys. Okay. Yeah. So we still got to get out here, and they're getting everything ready inside the trailer there. And hey man. And we're out here. I got to do air pressures on Brandon's Can-Am Renegade. You can see they get one lap of practice here in FTR, Florida Trail Riders. And you see one of the riders already going up there, so we got to get after it. And but Kilah's four-wheeler, you can see there's a little bit of mud out there, but I don't know whether it was really mud or not, because as he was getting ready to go to practice this morning, it started raining a little bit. And I say a little bit, I'm talking about a very little bit, but it's enough to wet the grass and wet the dirt. Now, hi, this is a race winner today. How'd your race go today?
Good.
And you got the whole shot and led the whole race, right? Yeah. So how many wins in a row is that for you?
3.
3 wins in a row. Goodness. So you're doing really good then. This is Lila Hancock. She's the one that rides the little pink 50, right? So yeah. So good job today, girl. Getting ready to watch Kilah? Yep. So I'm getting ready to watch Kilah. But no, this place out here, the soil out here is really hard packed, and this is an old mining ground. You can see way in the background there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a big mountain of dirt. So this whole place is like an old mining field. That phosphate. Yeah, there you go, phosphate. So the dirt is like really weird looking and real slick when it's wet. But obviously you can see that it's dried up. Turned out to be a beautiful day today. But I'm getting ready to go now. So let me get to work and get these quads all prepped up and ready to go, and then see you on the starting line. Gotta put this extension on there.
Are you gonna delete like this us talking, or are you just gonna like
Yeah,
do
it depends on what we get. Depends on what we're talking about most of the time.
Interesting. This is cool how it has a handle.
Yeah, that's the thing where I can flip it around. You know, I can flip it around and look at me, or look in front of me, whatever I'm trying to look at. You know.
Aren't those also for if their mud in there, it gets in there, it doesn't throw the
Now
tires
you
off
see
helmets?
how there's mud on the tire out here?
Yep.
And there's no mud inside?
Yep.
That's what you want. You don't want any mud inside, because it'll throw the tire out of balance. And then you'll be going down through there, and like a basketball, it'll be bouncing across the track. So you definitely don't want that.
Are we gonna post this on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yay.
I'll post it.
Because I want to watch.
Hey, we're not stopping for fuel today, are we?
Don't plan on it.
No, we're stopping for. I don't think we're going to stop for fuel.
You want to bring any out there? I don't know. It depends on how many laps we go.
Let's go bring some on. It's big.
I think I can't even.
You can't even reach the foot pedals.
I barely even put my whole body on.
Yeah.
I think I could sleep here.
I bet you could drive it though.
Yeah.
I bet you could.
CJ or Chuck, do you want both of these kids out there?
It's in that little white snack bag. Anywhere.
Who we gassing? How much is in
What
this?
did you say it was? In that white box.
Well, Kilah's not stopping. Brandon might stop, but I don't think he'll be stopping.
Last time that they're riding in the same class. Oh.
Open it for you. Are you gonna drink it up there? All right, so Brandon, we're here getting ready to go. So Brandon's got his sugar. So you ready to go, Brandon? Seems like everything's ready to ride, right?
Yeah, I just didn't want my sugar to go low. Normally I don't drink this, but
Yeah.
I just haven't really ate the best today, but it should be okay.
Okay. All right. Well, let's ride out then, dude. We've done everything. We're ready to roll. We're getting ready here. Less than 30 seconds to go. I think they're going to come down this way, make a right here. CJ or Brandon's right here on the end. CJ's like the fourth quad in there. So here we go. Alright, yeah, I don't know where he went in there, but that bike just don't start. No. Alright, so let's see if we can. I don't know over there. It looks like he's He's mid-pack or better. Coming up here, she's the 4th quad in here on the blue bike sitting right here, but there is a large row here. She's in a mixed row again, so I'm not sure. The blue plates are all the women, and then I think she's got some age groups in her class. The green plates are not hers, but here you go, 10 seconds to go. Kilah is the 4th one in here, so see where she ends up here. All right, the starter had a misfire is what he said. So, and he's way down on the end. So evidently he pushed the horn and the horn didn't blow. So he's probably gonna wait 30 seconds or either a minute and let them reset the clock. So a couple good things maybe here is it gives the riders in front of them 30 seconds here. So it was a minute interval, but what it does, it gives the riders in front of them, they got a little bit more room now instead of catching lappers pretty quick. So this might be a good thing, but then again, with Miss Kilah, her nerves are probably beaten. So now you're getting ready. 10 seconds to go here. Hands on your helmet. Here we go. There you go. Come on, Kilah. I don't know where she went in there at. They're on the back side of there, so you can't really see very well. So I don't know where she's going to end up at in the women's group. Here, Terry. Oh, I got to get. So this is a junior row. We got Landis Pollard. She's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th quad in there on the white Raptor, Yamaha Raptor 250. She's in within our team. We got 10 seconds to go here. These are juniors. These are 250s or less. There is some hybrids in this class too that are really, really fast. She's on our Yamaha Raptor 250. All right, looks like she's 5th right now. Yeah, so it looks like she went in there 5th. It looks like there's one more row, so we're going to go over here, and that's all of our group. We got 3 riders in this time slot. So I'm sorry, 4 riders. We got Brandon AA, CJ AA. Also, we had an issue with CJ on the starting line. I did not record none of that, but he has a small radiator leak. Don't know how that happened. He did miss practice this morning. You guys saw where the chain was broken, and we ended up putting a chain on there, so he did not get to practice. So he thinks that whenever he pulled it out of the trailer or the truck, and when it hit the ground, it may have busted the radiator. But it looks like the leak is on the very top. So he discovered it right there as he drove from there down to the starting line. Of course, it heated up and built pressure, and we saw a little leak. So we filled the overflow all the way to the top with water, and hopefully he'll be able to make the lap. So we're getting ready to sit here and watch him come by here in a little bit. Don't know how long the lap times are, but anyway, he went ahead and took off, but he's going to watch his overheating light. And then we had Kilah. She's in the women's group. It looked like she was mid-pack, I guess. And then we had Landis Pollard. Looked like she went in there 4th or 5th. So pretty good day. So we're going to get here and get ready to watch them. This is our little pit area set up here. All right, so we're sitting in here waiting on Brandon to come through, or waiting on the guys to come through on the first lap, Brandon and CJ. The AA class. We hear him over there on the other side of the woods there. You can't see anything up top of the hill there, but I'm going to try to get him coming down this straightaway here. And then there's a really, really sharp hairpin turn going downhill to the right here, and looks like it's got a lot of holes here in it. So definitely hear the Can-Am Renegade, but not sure how long it'll be before they get here. All right, so we got the overall leader coming right here, the first AA guy here. Oh, look out, look out. He's coming through the pit area. Oh, he's actually stopping. We think that's Trey. So this is Brandon coming right here on this Can-Am Renegade. Ooh, that looks a little tight over there. So here we go. So we'll see if Brandon comes through. So here comes Brandon. Here's the overall leader right here. So all right, so that'll be interesting. So it looked like it was Trey, Warner, come through. He ended up stopping over here. I'm not sure if he was doing something with the stabilizer or what, but
on the radiator. I don't know what he was doing.
on the radiator area. Okay, so maybe something with
on the stem.
yeah, maybe something with the stabilizer. But he did look like he had about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 seconds on Brandon, and he did get out of the pit area before Brandon went by him. So him and Brandon both went down into the hole there, right behind each other. So we got third place coming up here. We got some Yamahas. Looks like there's 3, 4, 5 Yamahas, and CJ is not in that group. There's CJ. So CJ's right here. He's behind all these riders here. He may stop. Terry. All right, so we got CJ coming right here, and doesn't look like he's stopping, or at least he's on the other side of the pit area. CJ. So CJ, I guess he thought it was all right. So we thought maybe CJ would stop this lap, but he did tell us that he would stop if he saw the overheating light on. So maybe that's a good sign that he doesn't see that light. And it looked like the crack was on the top of the radiator right here, is what it looked like. So hopefully the crack is on the top of the radiator, but at some point he'll have to stop. We'll probably fill him up with water. But anyway, now we sit and wait for Kilah to be next. All right, yeah, so here comes Kilah. She's in the lead, got second place. Well, look out. She's got, Kilah's coming right here. She had second place right behind her. Second place looks like she's caught up there in the chicane area. That is Kilah. She had second place right behind her. Don't know who this rider is, but looks like they got trapped up there at the, this is second right here. Yeah, Nicole, there you go. All right, so that's first and second, that's Nicole. They're having trouble up there at the chicane. I'm not sure if you guys see that up there, but the turn is really tight up there. And Nicole, the second place rider, did get tangled up there, which you see a lot of the riders doing the same thing. So hopefully they widen that out up there so these guys can turn and make it to where they can turn through there. All right, we're standing here and we hear them over there. It looks like that. It sounds like a... No, he's not going to get gas. No.
At all?
No. There's Landis. So we heard Brandon and Trey down there. It sounds like Trey's still in front of him. Or it sounds like a 450's in front of the Renegade. They'll be topping the hill right here. I know you can't hardly see very much, but we heard them when they was down there. Here comes Landis Pollard right here. It's our 250 rider. All right, here's Brandon and Trey. They're right against each other. Your overall leader, Brandon in second. You got Trey Warner on the Honda 450. You got Brandon right here. All right, so just as we thought, so we still got leader on a TRX 450 Honda, and then you got Brandon on the Can-Am Renegade right behind him. So that is your first and second place riders, and this is 2 laps complete on the 3rd lap. So looks like Brandon's having fun. He didn't stop, so that means that he's having a great time. Right here. Looks like he's still running. He's not going to stop. All right, so I think CJ's going to be running 6th or 7th. CJ should be running 6th or 7th, and evidently the radiator is still holding water. He has not stopped. More than likely will stop on the next lap, I'm sure, to get a drink, and maybe we'll look at the radiator and maybe pour some water in the reservoir in the back on the next lap. So, but he did not stop that time. Okay, so we've got Kilah coming in for the lead. All right, so she's got a pretty good lead. We have not seen second place yet, but we had water and things ready for her. Parents had water and everything ready for her, and she did not stop. Shook her head no. So bike sounds really good, and we still haven't seen second. So okay, here's second place right here. So I don't know, I'm guessing maybe 45 seconds maybe. So here you got second place rider coming right here. I think this is Nicole still. Yep, second and third. Yep. All right, so we got second and third went by, so not sure what the split is on Kilah, but Kilah is in the lead. And here comes fourth place right here, so they're all still right there together. All right, so you got the overall leader right here, Trey, and we have not seen Brandon. There's Brandon. All right, so yep, he's got his drink in his hand right here. All right, so here comes Brandon right here. They are pitted. And Brandon was in second. Looked like about 15 seconds behind him. Looked like they had a pretty flawless stop. So they looked like they was probably a 10-second stop. So I put Brandon back 5 seconds. So we'll see what at the end, if Brandon's able to make it up or if, you know, not. So we'll get to. No fuel. All right, so the race is over. I didn't get to Brandon's finish up there. I missed him coming in, but we knew that he was coming in. But so he came in with a quad in limp mode. Looked like the quad was running hot. He said he had an over temperature light coming on. So what did come on maybe the last lap or last 1 mile, Brandon, you thinking or so?
Probably a mile towards the end. There's coolant everywhere. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure if we have a hole. I don't know if we have, but.
Was you in the lead or was you still behind the leader or?
I was right there.
Okay.
It just sucks.
Yeah. Well,
like
so.
There, but.
All right, so right now we just got the bike's in limp mode right now, so you're just gonna let it cool off a minute and try to start it back up and we'll get it to the trailer. Okay, well, but we did have a temp light coming on, so we got to figure out.
Day. I mean, for what?
Yeah, you ran really well. I mean, for the hard packed soil here. Yeah.
It was just a turn after a turn, and the 4x4s, they don't like turning very much. So.
Yeah, yeah. But no, you did good. Start wasn't worth the crap. Got to work on that a little bit. But yeah, just didn't start up. But anyway, good race though, dude. You still ran good. I think you ended up second. I think overall. I think second in class. I'm not sure if second overall or not. You guys, you know, the leader did slow down a little bit. You was all over him there at the end. Looked like he got tired, and so that slowed your pace down too, I'm sure. But anyway, next time we just gotta, you know, we got a couple months here to get more prepared, and we'll come back in January, right? And hopefully be on a more prepared four-wheeler, and us too. This is like 8 weeks in a row that we've raced, so we're exhausted a little bit. So, but anyway, no, good run, dude. I know you're a little disappointed, but that's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? So you're an elite rider, and this is what happens, and it only makes us better. So we'll go home and work on it and figure out what happened to it, and you know, make it better. But this is Kilah. Kilah, you ran a very good race, got a decent start, and looked like you led every lap.
Yep.
So, and come home with the big W.
Yep.
Yeah, and you look good and you feel good, looks like, right?
Really good, yeah.
You feel really good.
The clutch makes a huge difference.
Okay, well, good.
My arms are like in heaven.
Yeah, so we put that lever on there for you, and it helped you to where you're not straining your forearms and everything.
That track
So
was like nothing but turns, though. Oh my god.
Brandon just said that he was just telling us the same thing. He said, you know, wasn't really suitable for a 4x4 because it was turn after turn after turn. So
It was.
yeah, so it wasn't very. It didn't favor in his favor very good. He ran a really good race. The bike went in limp mode right there at the end, and I think he ended up second. Yeah, so the bike went in limp mode. So anyway, we got to go home and work on that a little bit. But good job. So how many wins? That's 2 wins for you, and then 4th place, I think.
Overall?
No, at the race last race. Yeah, you got 4th. So we had a battery issue. So anyway, good job, girl.
Thank you.
All right, so anyway, that's the riders, and we're waiting on CJ to come in. Not sure where he's going to end up. In fact, I see him coming right here, so I don't know where he ended up at. But he was running 7th, and but he was whipped. He come in at the pit area the last time by the pits and stopped and said he's whipped. So, but anyway, the bike's still running, and we'll go home and figure out why that thing was leaking. And also the Can-Am Renegade got something going on with it, and we'll go home and figure it out, like always. But I'm glad the race season's over for us in 2021, and we're going to go home and get prepared for 2022. And excited about that. Take a little bit of time off. We're going to take about 2 weeks off. Still going to do a little bit of wrenching probably, but 2 weeks we're going to take off, and you know, not come home every night and wrench and work on things. Might only be 2 nights a week, so instead of 5 nights a week. But anyway, you know, Brandon, you know, disappointed, but he ran a good race, and you know, we'll get ready to go for, I think, Brooksville it's like the first week in January, and then that's when we have a lot of the GNCC riders down also. So that'd be really, really fun to watch some of that. A lot of those guys come down for the winter and practice and test during Christmas break, and then they stay over to do the Brooksville race, which is in January. So anyway, as always, guys, we want to tell you that we appreciate you guys watching our videos and liking them, and share our videos, and also subscribe. We're only going to get better. We're going to try to get a video camera on a GoPro on Brandon's ATV, and I'll try to incorporate the GoPro on the ATV and also the racing, so you can get a little bit more of the racing action with Brandon. So as always, guys, we thank you for everything.